From Paulsboro High School, Comcast Cablevision presents High School Girls Softball. Today, a Colonial Conference matchup between longtime rivals Gateway and host Paulsboro High School. Hi, everybody. Gorgeous day. Shawn Leary with me here behind home plate at Paulsboro High School. And Shawn, a game that has playoff implications for both teams coming into this contest.
Yeah, this is a big game for both teams. Like you said, both teams come in at 4-4. The cutoff date is May 9th, so every game becomes so important. A win, a loss can put you in or out of the playoffs. So both these teams desperately looking for a win today.
Of course, so many good pitchers in South Jersey, Shawn, and Gateway has a pretty good one in Stephanie Ty.
Yeah, Stephanie Ty's the type of pitcher, Bob. She isn't going to hurt you. She throws strikes. She's got a drop and a riser. Both those pitches she can throw for strikes, get the ball over the plate, let her defense do the work. This is a girl who can strike out a couple of batters. They're going to need a big game from her today.
One of the players that she's going to have to deal with is a catcher for Paulsboro High School, Sullivan, just having an outstanding season.
Yeah, she's hitting the ball over 400, Bob, and she's one of those type of players that can do it behind the plate and then can do it at the plate. As I said, the 400 average that she has going right now is one of the tops on the teams, but also she has a cannon from the backstop. So she's a girl that can throw runners out on base. She can get it started in the lineup for Paulsboro. They're also going to look for a big day from her today.
Okay, this is a big one coming up for both teams. Both of them 4-4. The winner today goes to 5-4, has a little breathing room getting to the tournament. The loser, on the other hand, goes to 4-5. That'll make it a little bit more difficult for them to get into the NJSIAA playoffs. We'll be back with the opening pitch right after this. Shawn Leary and Bob Shryock at Paulsboro High School. Great day for a high school softball game. It's been a miserable spring for weather. We got a dandy today. Facing the Bolero Corporation, right behind Paulsboro High School, and it's ball one from Kim Leeds to the leadoff hitter for Gateway, Colette Leamy. Takes ball two.
On the mound today is Kim Leeds, Bob, from Paulsboro. Doesn't throw real hard, but she throws strikes.
And as you say that, she throws one. 2-1 to Leamy, leading off for Gateway. They're 4-4 in the season, as is Paulsboro High School. Took a little bit off that pitch. 2-2 to Leamy.
Just goes to show you, this is the type of girl who has had success, a lot different from last year's Colleen Oswald, who can throw a lot of heat now at Rowan.
Swung on and missed, strike three. So after getting behind in the count 2-0, leads with 3 straight strikes and a strikeout on the first hitter of the ball game.
She just changes her speeds, mixes in well with her different pitches, and goes to show you sometimes you don't need that powerful pitcher to have success. She's had a fine year for Paulsboro.
Brina Steenson for Gateway takes ball one from Leeds. Leeds does the alternate pitching job for Paulsboro. She's 1-2 in the campaign coming in. Strike, ball on the strike to Steenson. Bounced down the third baseline. Pollock coming up throwing. Good scoop at first by Battaglia, and that's 2 outs. Good play, third to first for Paulsboro, and that's 2 down.
Nice play at third base. Good scoop at first also by Battaglia.
Danielle Lamar, the batter, plays second base for the Gators. 2 up, 2 down here, top of the first. A little bit low. Home plate umpire today is Dave Lockley. Dave Lipkin on the base paths. A couple of Daves. Took a little bit off that one again. Ball on the strike to Lamara. Two and one.
Look, this can be nicer weather.
Oh, spectacular. About time.
We could just hit pause now and have this type of weather for the rest of the spring. Everyone would forget about the horrible winter and horrible.
It's awful.
beginning to the spring season.
The strike going full to Lamara. 3-2 count from Leeds with 2 outs. Nobody on, top of the first. Hit sharply to left field, and that'll fall for a base hit cleanly off the bat of Danielle Lamara, and she becomes the first base runner of the ball game.
Nice job by the young lady. Gets herself on first base. Goes with the pitch.
And a cleanup hitter is Stephanie Meehan batting for the Gators. Colonial Conference softball from Paulsboro High School. These schools have faced each other in all sports for many years. That's a strike. Snapped her to first base by catcher Michelle Sullivan.
And she won't be afraid to throw. She has a nice gun.
That one gets away from the catcher, and that'll send Lamara to second base on the wild pitch.
Ball got away from her. She tried to throw a little heater to Meehan up in the strike zone. A little too high.
So Gateway with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs for the cleanup hitter Meehan. That one is low. 2-1 count to Meehan. So after the first 2 batters were retired easily, Leeds encountering a little bit of difficulty here, getting the 3rd out. Hit sharply right back to Leeds, makes a nice stop. Gets it over to Battaglia for the easy out on Meehan, and that'll be a strong first inning for Kim Leeds and the Red Raiders. After 1/2 inning, it's Gateway nothing. Paulsboro coming to bat. We'll be back right after this. Paulsboro with its first at bat, and Stephanie Ty on the hill for the Gateway Regional High School Gators. Her battery mate, Stephanie Meehan. And Rachel Meese will lead it off for Paulsboro. She plays left field for the Red Raiders. Not a cloud in the sky. What a gorgeous day. Bounce to the left side. Tough play in the hole. And they get a tough call down at first base as Meese is called out on a bang-bang play. Shortstops.
Yeah, we're going to take another look at that.
That was close.
Ball was hitting the hole. Nice play by the shortstop to get over and throw it, but she's safe. Yeah, it's a tough call on the pads.
You could hear Tony Del Vecchia, the head coach of Paulsboro, in the dugout, not too happy with that call.
Nah, I don't think I could blame him on that one. That wasn't close.
1-0 to Lisa Battaglia. 2-0 count. Was a good play by Steenson in the hole.
Steenson did a nice job of getting it over and throwing it across the diamond.
Good fastball for a strike by Ty. 2-1 to Battaglia.
Ty's got talked about it while we were watching her warm up. She's got like a little herky-jerky delivery.
Throws this one right past Lisa Battaglia for strike 2. 2-2.
As you'll see some girls do, she snaps that glove down onto her leg.
Just missing, full count.
I think that's just a timing thing, Bobby. She'll do it 2 times. She'll do it once as she starts, and then again hits her leg.
Hit sharply. Good stop at shortstop. Strong throw, and this is a great play this time by Steenson. So Steenson has accounted for the first 2 outs, and this is not an easy play. Watched her in warm-up, and she is a very impressive shortstop.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that's hurt. But actually, both these teams has been their defense in the losses that they've had, especially Gateway. They gave up 7 errors in one of their losses and 6 in another, both to Heights and Sterling respectively.
Michelle Sullivan takes strike one. We talked about her in the pregame, the leading hitter for Paulsboro on the campaign. 408 coming into the contest. And she's down in the count 0-1. Ball and a strike to Sullivan.
I like this girl because of she's got that look in her eye where she takes this game real serious and as intense as could be.
Little let-up pitch that time by Ty, and she gets a foul strike out of it, so it's 1-2 to Sullivan.
I know coaches, and I know Tony's probably feels the same way. You love these type of players, a player that just got that look in their eye like they can't stand to lose.
To center field, this one's hit pretty well, and over the head of the center fielder, Barbado, and going to second base. And stopping there with a double is Michelle Sullivan. So Michelle showing us why she's hitting 408, and that'll boost her average a few points.
She had a good rip at that pitch.
Ball seemed to carry a little bit on Barbado in center field.
Yeah, the wind is whipping a little bit.
Daria Pollock, the batter, cleanup hitter for the Red Raiders, with a chance to get a run in, takes strike one. So both teams have gotten a runner to second base here in the first inning. Fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes to Pollock.
Go 2. Play.
And pitch gets away from the catcher, and that'll send Sullivan to third base on the wild pitch.
1-2.
Ball and 2 strikes to Pollock. Chance now to get Sullivan home from third base. It's sharply to right field, and that'll find the gap for a base hit, extra bases. Heading to second is Pollock. And she will have a stand-up double, delivering Sullivan with the first run of the ballgame. RBI double by Daria Pollock, and she hit that one well to the opposite field.
She got a fastball, and she went with the pitch. It was a little outside. Nice job by Pollock to extend their arms a little bit, drive that ball into the gap.
And Leslie Dick with another runner in scoring position. This is fouled off to the right side, 0-1 to Leslie. So after 2 quick outs, both of them accounted for by Steenson's work at shortstop, Paulsboro has gotten a run on back-to-back doubles. It's a strike.
Good pitch, that's that drop. Low into the strike zone.
0-2 to Leslie. This one hit to the right side. Tough play behind second, but the right fielder, Leamy, comes in and makes the easy catch for out number 3. But a good first inning for Paulsboro. They jump on top with a run on back-to-back doubles by Sullivan and Pollock. After 1, Paulsboro 1, Gateway nothing. We'll be right back. Paulsboro with a 1-0 lead as we enter top of inning number 2, and Erin Connolly leading off for the Gators against the offerings of Kim Leeds. Nice pitch in the inside corner, 0-1 to Connolly. Hit sharply right back to Leeds, makes the play for out number 1. So Leeds has come up with the last 2 plays. Ground ball, nice play on a grounder to end the first, and now a soft line drive back to her to start the second. And the batter will be Ashley McHenry, the left fielder. 1 up, 1 down. She's throwing strikes, getting ahead of the batters. 0-1 to McHenry. Check the swing. Ball on the strike to Ashley.
You gotta like the way Leeds pitches. She's not quick, not flashy, but throws strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes, and she is getting ahead of the hitters consistently.
And you see they're way out in front.
Two and two. Full count to Ashley McHenry. 1 out, top of the second. Gateway down by a run. Bouncer down the third baseline. Pollock comes up throwing, guns it over to Battaglia for the easy out. That's 2 down. And Stephanie Ty, the pitcher, will bat with 2 outs. Ball 1 to Stephanie Ty.
Big game for both these teams, as we said already in the opening, 4-4.
Boy, they're just out in front of those pitches, aren't they?
Way out in front.
She's not throwing hard at all, but she certainly has great location. Foul back towards us. 1 and 2. I never flinched.
No, you didn't.
I used to catch those, routinely. Yeah, 20 years ago on Comcast. I used to pick those out of the air. It's strike 3, called third strike in a strong second inning for Kim Leeds as she retires the Gators in order 1, 2, 3. Middle of the second, it's 1-0 Paulsboro. We'll be right back. Rapidly played game. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Paulsboro at bat. They lead Gateway 1-0.
It's a good group over there. See Jim Pandolfo, one of the guys that been here at Paulsboro for a number of years, helping coach. He once coached the baseball team.
Stephanie Ty delivers strike 1 to the leadoff hitter for Paulsboro here in the second, Sophia Johnson.
Johnson's had a very active career here at Paulsboro. I believe she also plays field hockey. I know she plays basketball and will be furthering her career in basketball.
Down the right field line, that'll go foul and out of play. Ball and 2 strikes as Johnson gets a late swing on a Stephanie Ty fastball.
1-2.
Foul tip. Sophia stays alive. Paulsboro's first 2 hitters in the first grounded to short. The second 2, Sullivan and Pollock, back-to-back doubles producing a run. That's where we stand, 1-0.
We got a good replay of that first one. I mean, Paulsboro could have easily put at least 2 runs on the board in the first.
Hit sharply. And she will easily beat it out. Good play.
Good play, bad decision.
Ball did get past the first baseman though. So Johnson will go to second base. That'll be a hit and an error.
Bad decision on Steenson that time for Gateways. She was able to stop the ball, but there was no way she was going to beat Johnson down the line.
So another good scoring opportunity for the Red Raiders. Runner on second with nobody out. Jillian Pieta, foul ball.
There's not much room once you get that overthrow. Once it hits down, that gets past that first baseman, chances are they're going to second.
Ball and a strike to Pieta. Johnson on second with nobody out. She got a base hit, made second on an error. Sharply to the right side. There's an excellent job by Pieta. They get the out at first, O'Mara to Connolly, but she did her job, Sean. She moved the base runner to third.
Yeah, nice job. She just took the pitch. It was kind of low and away. Hit it into the dirt. Down to second. Johnson easily gets over to third base.
And an opportunity for Lisa Romano to get that second run in with Johnson on third, just one down. A little bit low, ball one to Romano.
Now, if you're Romano, you just want to try to make good contact. Keep the ball down. No little flares to the infield.
It's a good eye by Romano as she gets ahead in the count 2-0.
Infield's playing in.
Takes a strike on the letters, 2-1.
Anywhere but the ball hits the shortstop. Chances are Sophia Johnson won't be able to score. His second baseman is also playing well in.
3-1. Good at bat so far by Romano.
There you see Lamar at second base in pretty tight. Steenson short isn't as much.
Right back to the pitcher. They're going to try to get her at third, and they don't get her. Good thought by Ty. The throw back to DeGennaro at third, trying to pick off Johnson, but Johnson gets back to third base, and that really changes the inning because now it's first and third and one out.
And that's another bad decision by Gateway. Two ill-fated decisions. One by Steenson earlier to throw the ball to first after Johnson hit a single into the hole. And now here with Ty, you just want to look the runner back. You have the easy out at first base. You just look the runner back or make your decision up a little quicker.
Let's see if they run Romano. Not on this play. To strike. 0-1 to Melinda Timmons, the designated hitter for Paulsboro. First and third, one out. Paulsboro leading by a run, an opportunity to pick up some more. Late swing, and Romano will easily motor into second base. Now it's a second and third one-out situation, and hit here by Timmons could open up a 3-0 lead, but she's behind in the count. And strikeout. So good job by Ty of getting that big second out with a strikeout.
Good pitch location too. That was high. And here's the play back to Ty. Now she's going to look Johnson back to third, but she's got to make up her mind. She's either going to go then, right immediately, or turn to first base.
Kim Leeds strikes, swing and a miss at a low pitch, 0-1 to Kim. So Johnson is on third, Romano is on second, but now two down, and Ty can see her way out of this inning. Ball on a strike. Key spot in the ball game with Paulsboro already on top by a run. Down off the third baseman's glove, fielded by the shortstop. And they won't get her, so it'll be an infield base hit by Leeds, delivering one run. And on the play, Romano gets to third base. So Johnson scores. It's a 2-0 Paulsboro lead. Good hustle by Kim Leeds. And a nice play by Steenson at shortstop. She just didn't have time to get her after the ball was tipped by the third baseman's glove. And on this play, Leeds will get to second base. So a critical spot in the ball game now for both teams. Paulsboro up by two. Two more runners in scoring position. We're at the top of the order with Rachel Mies. Right to the pitcher, easy play, strong throw from Ty to Connolly for the out, so no further damage is done. However, Paulsboro tacks on another run, and after two full innings, it's Paulsboro 2 and Gateway nothing. We'll be right back. Gateway up in the third inning. Shawn Leary and Bob Shryock bringing you Colonial Conference softball from Paulsboro. The home team, the Red Raiders, leading Gateway 2-0. Danielle Barbato leading off for Gateway here in the third inning. And Kim Leeds has been in control and delivers strike one to Barbato. Tries to bunt her way on. Nice drag. Good play by Leeds and gets there in time. Leeds jumps off the mound very quickly. Fields her position while she's been involved in 3 plays already. And there's 1 out.
Yeah, she did a nice job, and also a nice job by second baseman Lisa Romano to head over to second base real quick, as charging on the play was Lisa Battaglia from first.
Maria Dina DeGennaro. Another play for Leeds. She's got 4 of them. That's foul ball, I guess. Umpire says the ball hit her foot. Foul ball. Tony Del Vecchia did not agree with it. Didn't like that call too much. 1 out, nobody on, top of the third inning. And DeGennaro. That's just missing.
We're going to try to get a look at this. Did it hit her foot? Nah, not even remotely close. In fact, you can still see the implant of the ball mark into the dirt in front of home plate.
This one to shortstop.
Justice
and they get the out. Pieta to Battaglia for out number 2. And Kim Leeds so far, Shawn, with her ability to get ahead of the hitters, is in control of this game.
Yeah, she's doing an outstanding job. Just keeping the hitters off balance.
Colette Leeming, the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. And again, first pitch strike, 0-1. She fanned her first time up. Only been a couple of strikeouts in the game.
She really settled into the groove. She fell behind a couple of hitters early on. Didn't walk anybody, but came back. But she wasn't able to get that first pitch over for a strike. She's doing that now.
Ball and a strike to Leeming. Another play for the pitcher. Did she get her? Just gets her. I tell you, so far, Kim Leeds has handled 5 of the 9 chances and also has 2 strikeouts, so she's basically been involved in almost every out. Middle of inning number 3, still Paulsboro 2 and Gateway nothing. Shawn Leary and Bob Shryock at Paulsboro High School, and Paulsboro batting here in the home third inning, leading 2-0. Bounce foul down the third baseline by Battaglia, who grounded out her first time up against Stephanie Ty.
Paulsboro 4-4 this year, but they've had some really tough luck in a couple of games. They lost to Haddon Heights in Collingswood.
This one hit the straightaway center field and caught with no problems by Danielle Barbato for the first out. And that'll bring Michelle Sullivan to the plate, leading hitter for Paulsboro on the year. Added to that total with a double in the first inning, then scored the first run. Takes ball 1. So Pollock, who doubled in the first run of the ball game, is now the batter. Right back to the pitchers. Pitchers getting a lot of action so far. Nice play by Stephanie Ty, throwing out Pollock, so that's quickly 2 up and 2 down. And Ty has an opportunity to have her first scoreless inning. Leslie Dick, the batter, she flied to right field her first time. Another play for Stephanie Ty. That's a 1-2-3 inning. We've played 3 full innings, and it's still Paulsboro 2 and Gateway nothing.
Like I was saying, Bob, the Paulsboro, they've had a couple of tough losses. They've lost to Haddon Township and Collingswood by 1 run, and they lost to Haddonfield by 2 runs. The only time they were beaten up a little bit was by Audubon. And for Gateway, they've lost to Audubon. Deptford, who is a nice team with the young pitcher, Michelle Ayers, who's also a fantastic hitter for that team, a really good, young, fine player that we're going to see for a number of years. Let's make it that 4 years, the next 4 years, that she transfers. And they also lost to Sterling and Haddon Heights. And in that Sterling and Haddon Heights game, both Gateway losses, they had 13 errors in those 2 games. So these 2 teams have done pretty well. They've had some ups and downs this season. So far, Paulsboro with the 2-0 lead. Now you see some looks like some Paulsboro, or I can't even see the jerseys, but there's a little track going on here, Bob. We get best of both worlds. We can look over, see our fine friend John Bogening officiating, officiating some track.
Brenna Steenson leading off for Gateway in the 4th inning. They trail by 2 runs. Kim Leeds has pitched a beauty so far. Delivers ball 1 to Steenson. Off the glove of the first baseman. Second baseman recovers, makes the play. That's the old 1-4-3 play.
It was.
Good job by Romano recovering after the ball went off Leeds' glove.
Goes off Leeds' glove, and you're right, Bob. Romano doing an excellent job of hustling up and getting that underhand throw to first base in time to get Steenson.
Danielle Lamar, the batter, she has the only hit so far for Gateway, takes strike 1.
Paulsboro's done a nice job in the field today.
Little dribbler. This is a tough play to shortstop, and they won't get her. Ball is wide, but that'll be an infield base hit for Lamara.
But again, the same thing from Steenson that we've seen earlier. You got to know when you should throw and when you shouldn't throw. In a game of this magnitude where both teams looking for that 5th win, you have to make good decisions. 1 run can cost you the game and cost you a trip, or cost you to stay home instead of heading to those NJSI playoffs.
So it's 1 on 1 out as the Ayers sends Lamar to second base. 2 hits for the Gators, and the number 3 hitter Danielle Lamar has both of them. Meehan, the batter. That's a strike. That good let-up pitch again by Leeds. She's a nice change. Doesn't throw hard, but she still has a change-up that's effective.
That's all you do is just change speeds, and that'll fool the hitters.
Good pitch for a strike.
1-2.
Meehan grounded out her first time. 1-2 to Meehan. Hit behind shortstop, tough play, and that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to try for a play at third, but sliding in safely is Lamar, and here's a great opportunity for Gateway. So that'll be a base hit for Meehan, and on the throw to third base, she took second. Hit second and third, and 1 out. Good hustle by Lamar. So this is Gateway's best opportunity by far, with a second and third and 1 out situation. And a batter, Aaron Conley.
You got a second and third situation instead of a first and second situation due to that error.
Conley showing bunt.
Good stop.
Nice stop. Excellent stop by Michelle Sullivan. So it's 0-1 to Connolly with Lamar on third, Meehan on second, 1 out. And Gateway trailing 2-0. Big chance here to get back in the ball game. Showing bunt again, taking a strike. 1-1 count to Conley. Key batter in the ball game so far for Gateway right here. Wants to get at least one of these runs in.
She's been a hot hitter for Gateway lately.
Bounced right out and bunted in front of the plate. Strong play. And a bad throw back home enables the run to score. So they get the out at first base on Connolly. On a good cover at first base, that'll be 2 outs. But on the play, Meehan came around to score, and it's a 2-1 ball game. 2 outs. 2 outs a run in, 2-1 lead now for the Red Raiders. And a batter, Ashley McHenry. Takes ball 1. Bunting's such a big part of girls softball, Shawn.
Yeah, and with even with 2 outs, with 2 outs, what are they going to bunt? Well, what you're doing is you're forcing Paulsboro to try to make the play here.
Nice stop again by Sullivan. She's an excellent defensive catcher.
Yeah, what they're going to do now is they're going to force Pollock or Leeds coming from the mound to force the play and make sure that they get another nice stop by Sullivan.
So Leeds all of a sudden having a bit of a control problem. And a 3-0 count to McHenry. She should look at least one pitch here. Ball gets past the catcher. They don't know where it is. And sliding in safely with a tying run to make it a 2-2 ball game. So a couple of errors in the inning enable Gateway to get right back in the contest. We have a 2-2 tie.
This is the wild pitch into the dirt. Hits the edge of the plate, and Sullivan just doesn't know where the ball is. Nice heads-up base running by Meehan to come in and score.
2-2 ball game. The strike, snap throw to first. It's close play at first base.
It's a nice shot by our cameraman, Kevin Lemastre. Kevin Lemaster's a coach for the Paulsboro Little League.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's so versatile, isn't he?
He can do a lot.
Dribbled foul down the third base line.
Good coach, too.
We're tied at 2 in the top half of inning number 4. Leeds had a shutout going to this frame. The ball. This one gets past the first baseman, but backed up by Johnson and the right fielder. 1-2 count to McHenry.
See a little bit of a crowd behind first base.
2-2 count, and Sullivan continues to scoop up those low pitches from Leeds.
Yeah, she's really low.
Can't get this one. This one will get past the catcher, but that's a wild pitch. So Paulsboro led 2-0 coming into this inning. And here in the top of the 4th, Gateway has tied it with a pair. And a full count to McHenry with another runner in scoring position and 2 down.
I don't think it's a fatigue or anything right now from Leeds. I think it's just her release, because usually you'll see somebody who starts getting a little tired, they'll go high.
Called strike 3. That's a good pitch when she needed it by Leeds. So that'll end the inning, but big inning for Gateway. They scored twice. And in the middle of inning number 4, it's Paulsboro 2 and Gateway 2. We'll be right back. New ball game at Paulsboro High School. Gateway 2, Paulsboro 2. Shawn Leary and Bob Shryock bringing you the Colonial Conference contest between a couple of teams that desperately need a win to position themselves for making the NJSIAA playoffs.
Because what you have to be is even by May the 9th. You have to have an even record at 500 to qualify for the postseason.
Stephanie Ty delivers strike 1 to Sophia Johnson, who singled and scored back in the second inning. Ball on the strike. Just missing 2-1 to Johnson. 2 spot for Gateway in the top of the 4th, so they're tied now at 2 with Paulsboro. 3-1 count to Johnson. She'll look carefully at this pitch. Strike 2, that's a good pitch from Ty. And a full count. Hit sharply to right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that's second straight hit for Johnson. She's 2 for 2. And for the second time, she has led off an inning with a base hit.
That's what you want. Get your leadoff runner on, especially a girl like Johnson who can move around the bases pretty quickly.
Pieta, the batter, grounded out. Tries to bunt it.
Foul.
Bunts it foul, 0-1 to Pieta.
You said it earlier, Bob. Bunting is such an integral part in girls softball and baseball for the most part. You see a lot of teams, baseball teams, especially Woodstown, really utilizes the bunt so effectively to get runners in scoring position. And it's a tough play for your infield.
1-1 to Pieta. Foul back. Out of play. 1-2.
What happens on a bunt is you got runners charging. Ball's in the dirt.
And Johnson with heads-up base running will get to second, and that's got to be a wild pitch. It was in the dirt.
See, with the bunt, Bob, you got people charging. It's hard for them to set and throw, and there's a lot less room to get down to first base. So if you have somebody who can run a little bit, chances are they're going to beat the throw if there's any bobble or if the fielder does not pick it cleanly.
Full count to Pieta. Johnson on second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and she probably swung at ball 4, but that's an out. That's a big out for Ty. 1 down with Johnson holding at second base. And batter Lisa Romano hit into a fielder's choice.
It's that riser, Bob.
Tough pitch to hit.
It is. It looks like it's coming straight over the plate, and then when you swing through, it's up around your letters.
Off the shortstop's glove, and everybody will be safe, so that'll be an error on shortstop Steenson. And it'll be a first and second 1-out situation for Paulsboro. Timmons, the batter. Takes strike 1. Two-two tie. Paulsboro trying to unlock it here in the bottom of the 4th. Pop-up. Somebody should get this one. Center fielder coming in. Makes a nice play. Good play by Barbado. Was not as easy a play as it looked.
Now she charged in from center field, and that ball barely reached the cutoff. See, Timmons is going to sky this one. And Barbado comes charging. Makes a nice play. Looks at ball right in the glove.
Sharply into left field. Play at home. Well, they'll hold Johnson at third. Strong recovery by McHenry in left field. So a base hit by Meese loads the bases for Paulsboro with 2 outs in a home 4th inning. And a critical point in the ball game as Lisa Battaglia bats.
Outfield shifts a little bit.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2-2 tie. Big spot. It's a strike. Big pitch by Ty, one of her better fastballs.
That's interesting. I think Amy Ambrosius sent the players back over as they all shifted. Left fielder went to left center, right fielder went to right center.
Get down to third. They'll come home, and that's pretty smart play by third baseman DeGennaro. She could have gone to first, which would be the normal play, but she thought she had an easier play on Johnson coming home. Made it for out number 3. So we have completed 4 innings from Paulsboro. It's still a 2-2 tie. Bob Shryock and Shawn Leary at Paulsboro High School. We've got a good one, 2-2 tie. Colonial Conference rivals. Kim Leeds still on the hill for the Red Raiders and delivers strike 1.
Bob, I don't know if I complimented you, but I like your shirt today.
Thanks a lot. I'm trying to change my image.
Kind of looks like one of those hip Generation X.
Ball on the strike.
That's Barbado.
Barbado is 0 for 1.
Takes it high.
2-1 count. Barbado trying to get something started for the Gators, who were down 2-0, tied it with a couple in the 4th. And a 3-1 count, so she'll give this one a good long look. And it's a strike. Nice pitch by Leeds. Full count. Sharply right back through the middle, and that'll be a solid base hit off the bat of Barbado, and that's a good start for Gateway here in the 5th inning. DeGennaro, the batter. Runner going, they might have her, and they do. Great throw from Sullivan to second baseman Romano covering, and Barbado is out easily at second base.
Bob, she's impressive behind the plate.
Yes, she is. Stopping the ball, throwing. A little pop-up, somebody's play. Second baseman makes the call, and Romano makes the catch. So quickly 2 down.
Here you see Sullivan. She just, quick release too. Gets it, fires, strike down to second base, and a dead duck is Barbado.
I think she'd have nailed you on that play, Shawn, as speedy as you are.
And I got wheels, Bob.
I know you do. Colette Leamy takes a strike. Colette is 0 for 2.
I may not look it, but I got cat-like quickness.
Quat-like quickness. 1-1 to Leamy. 2-1. 2 outs here in the Gateway 5th inning, 2-2 tie. Hit sharply.
Nice
Good
play.
stop at third. Excellent throw. Excellent play by Pollock to Battaglia for the out. That was a good play, and that ends the inning. A 1-2-3 frame. Let's see this play again.
Terrific play by Pollock. Nice stop. Again, good third baseman will move their feet over. Not just take a stab at it, but move that right foot over and make sure they get in front of it. Nice play.
And we're still tied at 2. We'll take a break. Got a good ball game here at Paulsboro High School with a 2-2 tie. Red Raiders and the Gators from Gateway Regional High School. And Michelle Sullivan leads off in the home 5th inning for the Red Raiders. She's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored.
Yeah, the meaty part of the Paulsboro lineup, 3-4-5. It's a time that they'd like to get something going to get into that 6th inning with a lead.
Ball 1 to Sullivan. Came into the contest hitting a robust .408. And with 1 for 2, she's probably tacked on a couple of points.
Something else. This girl's hitting the ball this year.
Hit sharply. Good play at third base. DeGennaro fires it over to Conley for the out. Some good infield play today. That's 1 out.
Bob, I was just ready to echo your sentiments. Nice plays in the infield today. A couple by the third baseman, a couple by the short. We've also seen some mental mistakes by a couple of players, but all in all, you gotta be at least pleased with the defense.
Tough play here, and that'll go into center field for a base hit off the bat of Pollock, who's now 2 for 3. So Paulsboro with a base runner with 1 out. Let's see if they try to give Pollock an opportunity to steal the base.
Stephanie Meehan has a nice arm.
It's a strike to Leslie Dick, who's 0 for 2 in the day. Ball on a strike to Leslie. Sharply to second base. They get the force at second to almost turn a double play. Nice job. Safe at first, but that's a good play by Lamara at second with the toss to Steenson for the force out on Pollock at second. And on the play, Dick is safe on the fielder's choice.
Yeah, nice decision to go to second base, get that lead runner. This way if something, especially Johnson being 2 for 2, she gets it out in the outfield. She's going to need a gapper to score.
Sophia Johnson's had a good ball game. She's 2 for 2 with a run scored, and she has a chance here to do some more damage. Takes the ball. Good eye by Johnson. Catcher can't find the ball, and on the play, the runner moving, and Dick will take second base in scoring position for Johnson.
2-1.
2-1 count to Johnson. Johnson. I think we got to call a pass ball on that one. What do you think, Shawn?
I give her a wild pitch, Bob. You're the official scorekeeper, so you say pass ball. I'm going PB.
Oh, great let-up pitch, and it's a strikeout. Outstanding pitch by Stephanie Ty to retire Johnson for the first time. We've completed 5 innings from Paulsboro High School. We got a good one. 2-2 tie, Paulsboro and Gateway. We'll be back.
This is true.
Inning number 6 from Paulsboro. Gateway and Paulsboro locked in a 2-2 tie. Brina Steenson leads off for the Gators. Tries to bunt her way on, takes strike 1 from Kim Leeds.
Bob, I'm telling you, that changeup that we saw from Stephanie Ty to get out of the inning for Gateway was one of the best changeups I've ever seen from it in softball.
She offered it so too. I agree with you. That was
we haven't really seen that from her today. She took something completely off of it.
in great motion to set it up. And a big spot in the ball game to boot. Little bouncer to shortstop. Pieta guns it over to Battaglia for the out. 1 down. Three, 4 hitters coming up now for Gateway. Danielle Lamar, the batter. She is 1 for 2. Hit the left field and positioned perfectly for the easy out. Rachel Meese, 2 down. A quick inning so far for Kim Leeds, and that'll bring to the plate Stephanie Meehan. Stephanie's 1 for 2 with a run scored.
Nice pitch right on the outside corner.
Leeds has settled back into a nice groove after that tough 4th inning when when Gateway scored both of its runs. Little pop-up right at home plate, and that was a strong inning by Leeds. Sullivan making the catch. 1-2-3 frame, and that'll do it. Interesting week coming up for Paulsboro, Shawn. They only have 10 players on the team. 7 of them are seniors, and this is the senior class trip week to Florida. So they had to do some creative scheduling. Paul Marina, the athletic director at Paulsboro High School, scheduled a week when there were no games. So they're not, they couldn't have fielded a team anyway. So they're off this week, and then they have a tight schedule, a tough schedule when they come back just prior to the cutoff for the NJSIAA.
And that's tough for a team that's why this game I think is so important for Paulsboro. You want to go up 5-4 going into this week, and then when you come back from your senior trip, because those kids are going to be, their heads aren't going to be into softball, you know what I mean? They're going to be having a great time with their classmates down in Florida, and then you got to get back into softball when you come back, and I don't think their heads will be there. And if you're playing a tough schedule, you want to be up at least a game. You don't want to be trailing with the record of 4-5 going into that cutoff week.
Right. Where'd you go in your senior class trip, Shawn?
Down to Orlando.
Oh, Orlando. I went on a much more exciting senior class trip than you did. We went to Harrisburg.
Harrisburg.
Yes, we had a nice trip. Stayed at the Best Western in Harrisburg. A couple nights at McDonald's. Had a really nice time.
Sounds like it.
That was back in the 50s, you know.
I would have enjoyed it. The young, spry Bob Shryock probably.
Pieta bats and takes strike 1 from Stephanie Ty.
Probably driving the young ladies crazy, weren't you?
Oh, I was driving them nuts. Yeah. That was right about when cars came in.
A couple of wisecracks from our headsets. And Stan Ritter, our executive producer.
Yeah, we went up to Harrisburg on a hay wagon. Pop up. Where is it? It's not towards us, is it?
No, I was giving it a shot.
I'm ducking if it is. Pieta's 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground ball. 2-2 tie, so team's running out of innings. They need some base runners here. Bad pitch, but a strike. And strike 3 on Pieta. That's out number 1 in the 6th inning. And Romano, the batter, she's been on twice in a fielder's choice in an error.
Well, they'd really like to get her on, bunt your number 9 hole hitter, Timmons, and then start at the top of the order with somebody at second base and Rachel Meese.
Hit the right field, tough play. Did she catch it? Oh, what a catch in right field by Leeming. Outstanding play. Play of the ball game by the right fielder for out number 2. Outstanding sliding catch by Colette Leeming.
Yeah, it looks like she almost overran that ball, but did a nice job ranging to her right. Nah, she didn't overrun it. She just made a heck of a diving snag.
Outstanding play by Leeming. That is strike 1 to Timmons, the DH. She's 0 for 2. 2 outs. In the Paulsboro 6, 2-2 tie, 7-inning game. It's a ball. 1-1 to Timmons. Two and one.
Put it again, Rick. Come on.
Bouncer to second. Good hop. And the second baseman, Lamar, comes up throwing to Connolly for out number 3. So a nice 1-2-3 frame by Stephanie Ty. And we have played 6 full innings and are deadlocked at 2. Back after this. Had a nice pitcher's duel today. Kim leads for Paulsboro, Stephanie Ty for Gateway. We're locked in a 2-2 deadlock as we start 7th inning play, and Aaron Connolly the batter. Strike 1 to Aaron.
This is nearly as exciting as Kevin Millwood's no-hitter.
How about that? That was quite an accomplishment from Millwood. It looks like the real deal, and those Phillies are going to win the pennant. That's my prediction. 1-1 count to Connolly. And I'm seldom wrong on a prediction.
Yes, you are. I've seen it happen, Bob. I think you were calling weren't you calling Syracuse?
I had Syracuse all the way.
That was after you said Marquette was going now. I do recall Marquette now. That
2-1. Line drive, second base, good play by
yeah, nice recovery.
Romano recovering. She couldn't catch it on the fly, but manages to make the play. So that'll be a 4-3 play. Connolly retired for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring Ashley McHenry to the plate. 1 out.
I think Gateway really wants to try and get one here because Paulsboro has the top of their lineup coming up, and Rachel Meese is 2 for 3. The leadoff hitter.
Foul tip. 0-2 count to McHenry, who's looking for her first hit of the ball game. Nice pitcher's job on both counts today. Leads for Paulsboro, tie for the Gators. Foul ball, back out of play. 0-2. Little pop-up right back to the pitcher. Easy play for it. Kim leads out number 2. I'm going to tell you something that you probably weren't aware of, Sean, as astute as you are. Are you aware we have not had a walk in this ball game? At least I can't see one in my book.
Well, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because I'd rather you be right on this one. But
we got one?
I think we did get one from Ashley McHenry.
Where?
In her last plate appearance.
Who?
Ashley McHenry.
Oh, well. 1 walk. Excuse me. Still pretty good.
Yeah.
Now we got a 3-0 count. On tie.
Nice pitch.
3-1.
3-1.
Three and 2. Foul back. Full count to tie. 2 outs in the Gateway 7th inning, top of the 7th. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Great job by Leeds, a 1-2-3 inning. Now Paulsboro comes to bat in the home half of the 7th inning with an opportunity to win it right here. We'll take time out from Paulsboro. Back with more right after this. Two-two tie, home 7th inning. Paulsboro with an opportunity to win it here. Top of the order, Rachel Meese bats. She's 1 for 3 on the day, facing Stephanie Ty. Ball 1. Let's give Rachel 2 hits instead of 3. Hit sharply to left field. Fair ball. Fair ball. That'll be extra bases. Meese rounding second. She's going to try for a triple. They might have a play at third. Slides in safely. A leadoff triple in the home 7th inning by Rachel Meese. All kind of opportunities to get her home. And let's see what Tony Delvecchia's strategy is in this situation. Hit hard by Meese. Solid triple in fair by what? Foot or 2 down the left field line?
Yeah, she roped that down the left field line, Bob, and you're right. Only just to by a couple of feet. Once it got down into that corner and past your left fielder, that was Leamy out there.
Battaglia the batter. Winning run on third base, nobody out, and now the Gateway coach, Amy Ambrosius, will come out and talk to her infield about the options in this situation. This is where a lot of girls softball teams like to bunt. They'll have to bring the infield in everywhere and the outfield as well. And now Tony Delvecchia will talk to Elisa Battaglia about the situation. How about walking the bases loaded?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe they're talking about walking the bases loaded. That's not a bad option here. I certainly wouldn't. And then you're going to be facing your cleanup hitter in Daria Pollock, who's 2 for 3 today, including a double and a single. So it's a tough call, whether you walk the bases loaded and try to come home with it.
So the infield in all around, the outfield in. Meese on third, nobody out. Battaglia the batter. Trying to get the winning run home. Ball 1. And of course a tough situation here too for me and the catcher.
Right.
Because she can't let one get behind her. Ball 2. Ball 2 to Battaglia. Of course, the best hitter in the team is on deck, Michelle Sullivan, and if Battaglia gets a walk, I would imagine they'll walk Sullivan too. Slice down the left field line, out of play.
That's a play where you almost have to let it go, because if you're Gateway left fielder with Leamy,
she makes the catch.
She makes the catch. Game's over.
Yeah, she's off balance to make the throw home anyway.
Right. So I think what they're trying to do here is have Ty try and get Battaglia to chase something and strike her out. That's the only reason why they probably wouldn't intentionally walk.
Hit sharply to left field. This could be the ball game. Slide. Did she catch it or not?
It's not going to matter.
Traps the ball and the run scores, I believe. Or what's going on? Officials talking?
Regardless, if she
the
caught
game's
it or
over.
not,
Okay.
she did tag up.
She
So
did
even if she would have caught it, the runner did tag from third and game over.
So we just have to determine whether she got a base hit or a sacrifice fly. But the big thing for Paulsboro is they win the ball game 3-2 Triple by Meese leading off the 7th, and either a single or a sac fly by Battaglia to get in the winning run. Final score 3-2 Paulsboro. We'll come back and wrap this one up right after this. Final score, Paulsboro 3, Gateway 2. Paulsboro wins it with a run in the home 7th inning. Tony, outstanding ball game, and a game you needed badly.
Yeah, we definitely needed this game after the last few games that we didn't really play that well. But it was a nice win. Everybody played well. We had good pitching. We had some timely hitting, and for the most part, we played pretty well on defense.
Really good pitching on the part of both teams.
Yeah, and there wasn't that many walks all day, and defense kept us in it. Gateway pitcher from Gateway did a real nice job also.
This makes a better week for you because, of course, you lose 7 of your seniors to the senior class trip this week. If you lose this one today, you're down 4-5 trying to get in the tournament. Now you're 5-4. It makes it a little more palatable heading into this week.
Yeah, we have 3 games next week before the cutoff. This is our last game this week because of our senior trip. But it was a big win for us, so we need to get one more now to get in the playoffs.
Okay, thanks a lot, Tony. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Sean.
All right, Bob, and we couldn't choose just one player of the game. We got dual players of the game, Rachel Meese and also Kim Leeds. Rachel, you had the big hit. You come up there with nobody out in the 7th inning. Tell me about the pitch and the hit.
I don't know. I wasn't really expecting to hit a triple, but I'm just happy I started it off.
When you seen your coach, he's jumping up and down, he's waving you around. I guess you're pretty excited, but you didn't want to get thrown out of third. Was that ever crossing your mind?
No, I knew I'd make it to third, so.
Then Lisa comes through with a good hit. Did you make sure that you had to tag up on that play? Or did you come?
I didn't want to get out. I made sure I was tug up first to get home and brought in the run, and yeah, we won.
Well, congratulations to you. Nice hit, and that's a big win for your team, right, Kim? Because you pitched a heck of a ball game, and that's a tough one. You don't want to lose that game.
Thank you. Yeah, it was tough. I was a little nervous about it, but.
It's a big win for your team. Now you guys go to 5-4. You lose all your seniors this week. Now you got to tell them, say, yo, girls, when you come back, you got to get your head back in softball.
Yeah. It should be pretty good. We're going to play good, I think. We have a good chance.
You have one more week left before the cutoff date, a solid week of softball. How huge was this win today to get to that 5-4?
It was pretty huge. It was like making it tough. It would have been tough next week trying to get into playoffs with Audubon to coming up.
You're not one of them real speed burners. You don't pitch real hard, but you were very effective changing speeds. Tell me about your pitching technique.
I don't really have a technique, to tell you the truth. I just go outside and inside. It helps a lot. And I just try to hit it down the middle. All right, field can catch. So.
You did an outstanding job today, one of our players of the game. And we're going to be – you're going to Florida? Well, we'd like to join you. Well, I'm going to send you back to the dugout now so I can finish up with my play-by-play announcer. But congratulations, girls.
Thank you.
And Paulsboro goes to 5-4. And Bob, why don't you come on?
I don't think she wants to leave.
No, they don't want to leave. And I didn't. They can stay. You know what? Why don't you come on in here? If you just want to stay and wrap this up with us, then they can do it.
Sean, just the kind of game we were looking for with good pitching, timely hitting, and good fielding on both parts.
Yeah, tremendous job by both teams. They did a nice job. Stephanie Ty also, we want to mention how well she was able to pitch. She did a nice job today.
Yeah, she was a very good pitcher.
Yeah, she is a very good pitcher. Yeah. But big hit by Rachel Meese in the 7th, Bob.
Outstanding. They won in the home 7th, and we all get home for dinner early.
Yeah. And Gateway's got to come back now, going to 4-5. They have a tough couple of weeks coming up. They got to come up with some big wins in the next couple of weeks to make the playoffs. For Paulsboro, they go to the senior trip with smiles on their faces. But you better come back next week and have softball in your minds. Otherwise, you won't make the playoffs.
Okay, a big one for Paulsboro. They win at 3-2 in the 7th inning. Paulsboro goes to 5-4, in good shape now to make the tournament. For Shawn Leary, this is Bob Shryock. Thanks for watching on Comcast.